Chemrez was focused on three main areas, areas where we feel we have competitive advantage globally. So we have started this campaign for coconut-based oleochemicals, the first one. Philippines is still the biggest exporter of coconut. Coconut oil, once you take it into the oleochemical process, can actually replace a lot of fuel products. Or petroleum-based products can be replaced with something made from coconut. You immediately have something green and sustainable. There's also the area of colorants. We make colorants for paint, for textiles, anything that goes into a liquid coloring medium. Third business would be our resin business. The resin business is more about polymers. We produce polystyrene, polyester resins, and also water-based emulsions. And when you say green chemistry, you can talk about the process of green chemistry, because it means that you use less resources to produce the same amount of output, or the same resource and produce a lot more. You're talking about the efficiencies and new production techniques. We also talk about using a more sustainable raw material, a feedstock, a replacement for crude oil, which we found in coconut oil. When this law about, we call it the Biofuels Act of 2006, when this law came into effect in the year 2007, February, it immediately mandated that all diesel should be all diesel should be mixed in with 1% cocoa biodiesel. So you have immediately a displacement of what you would import with 1% coconut base produced locally. So you're going to replace your fuel consumption, diesel fuel consumption, with at least 5% by 2015. So that's a very, very good example of renewables replacing what is fossil-based. Hypothetically, if you were to take all the coconuts and use it entirely for fuel, it might take up 20% of the diesel required. It is more expensive. We're just quite happy that there are markets like Japan, North America, Canada, a lot of European countries who are willing to pay the premium and encourage a wider adoption. I think if you look at consumers, they are a lot more willing to support something that is sustainable and green. When you said exotic market, I think it was a nicer way of describing the troubled markets. When they see someone would take the trouble of coming, braving all the dangers, they actually feel very, I don't know how you describe it, but they feel very grateful that you take that risk and time to go and see them. For investment, if they have the Philippines in their scope, it's a 100 million population market. So as a consumer base, it's huge. They can also see Philippines as a regional base. A regional base to cover Southeast Asia, which fastest growing. The Chemrez name, the image, and the I guess the systems behind it that make that possible is already in place. What I'd like to see is perhaps a more global network.
Right.
A more global network where we can set up or replicate some of our activities elsewhere, to put up technical service facilities overseas, to render closer relations with our clients.
Mm-hmm.
We also like to capitalize on a lot of the things we can do for multinational companies. It's a lot of things I like that covers a lot of things, but Chemrez happens to be in a lot of things.